Okay, 1650, 2.8. So take off the 55-300. Switch those out. Yeah. Alright, switch those out. And what else? Flashlight. Yeah, maybe I'll bring a light stick just in case there's some opportunity for some light painting if nothing else is panning out. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I definitely do. Go get that. Flashlight, extra battery, light stick, make sure it's got power. Yeah, it's good. Okay, the color changing thing. Alright, it's all good. So I'll grab that. Flashlight. Yep. Remote. Alright, and battery. And that should be all I need. Should be good to go. This is going to be one epic long road trip. Epic long road trip. And, oh, yes. Cannot forget a tripod. Cannot forget a tripod. Definitely have to bring a tripod. Okay. Well, I am off to shoot the Aurora Borealis and hope for the best. Yeah, it's supposed to be very bright, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to doing this, and I'm hoping that it all pans out, because there's a lot of things that can be in the way, such as cloud cover, any external light sources, from buildings and things like that. It's going to be a really long day for me. I have my full-time job. I'm heading out to my friend's place to drop my car off. Then we're carpooling together to drop his truck off at another location to go with another photographer to go out to Algonquin Park, which I think this is going to be a 22-hour day for me. But we'll find out if it was worth it in the end. So after I had already packed the car, 3 camping chairs, tripod, camera, lens, light stick, all that fun stuff, started the car, and oh man, I need to get gas. I'm on a seriously tight time frame because I have 55 minutes to get to my friend's house, get in his vehicle, drive over to the Innisfil carpool lot, which is another, I believe it was 50 minutes or so to get over there. Because the Aurora Borealis, at its full strength for where we were going, I believe that started around 11 p.m. And it's a very, very long trek, so we have another 2.5 hours to get to our spot, set up, and be ready to shoot. So there's a lot of things, it could be, one accident on the highway, and this whole thing would have been for nothing, or we just wouldn't have made it whatsoever. But eventually, it did happen. The skies got very dark, and a long time later, this was my first shot, and I was using Astro Tracer Type 3 on the K-3 Mark III. It was I believe it was a 1-minute exposure, give or take. This is the second one, same thing, another 1-minute exposure. I just wanted to try it out, see if it could actually track. There were a lot of times when it wouldn't. It just kept failing over and over again. Now, with the naked eye, we couldn't see any of the colors. It was just basically a white haze up in the sky. And once we actually took the photos, then you could see all the colors. This shot here, I believe, was another Astro Tracer. And this one here is not. I was using a 20-second exposure. I just wanted, I wanted to make sure the reflection came out very well and nice and bright. Wanted all the stars to be there. It was absolutely beautiful, except for the fact that we were being eaten alive by mosquitoes. And it was funny because all 3 of us were pretty much side by side, pretty much getting the same photos. And we were joking about, oh, no one else is going to have this photo. It's just going to, no one else, this is the only photo like this. But yeah, it was an absolutely incredible experience to be able to actually witness this. I've been wanting to get these shots my whole life I've only seen the Aurora Borealis once, and yeah, it is just wow. But there was one instance where I had my tripod legs spread all the way out on the floor, and yeah, that didn't work out so well because you couldn't see and you couldn't turn any lights on, because if you did, you would ruin the other person's shot. So what ended up happening was I was kind of looking down and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see where the leg is, without remembering that I had the whole leg spread all the way out to get the camera as low to the ground as possible. And yeah, stepped right on my tripod leg. The camera just dropped, and then I let go. It popped right back up. Created some interesting star trails, though. But yeah, it was definitely an adventure, to say the least. And this final shot, this was done with Astro Tracer as well, and this was another 1 minute exposure. It was the only shot of the Milky Way that we had. Yeah, so there you have it. The Aurora Borealis adventure, as presented by myself. I am going to reuse some of these images to go a bit further into the Astro Tracer Type 3 feature that I was using. I just didn't want to make this a very long video, you know, because I don't want people to lose interest. I know I need to start condensing my videos and stuff, and I am working on it. I just do very thorough explanations, so the videos become longer, but I got to start breaking that up, you know. But yeah, you know, it was a very, very awesome outing, and I highly recommend that if you want to increase your I guess quality of your images and, you know, shoot different things, the number one thing is you need to travel. You absolutely have to. You don't have to hop on a plane and grab a passport and take off to another country, but you do need to do some research and travel and just grab opportunity when it is presented to you. So that's pretty much how this all worked out. You know, there was a solar storm. We knew there'd be a lot of electromagnetic energy. One of my friends has an app, and he was tracking the KP index, which is the measurement of the Aurora Borealis, and it was going to be pretty high up there on the scale. So we headed to where we knew it would be completely dark, or at least as close to completely dark as possible within a reasonable travel distance. And yeah, it worked out 1,000,000%. So again, thank you all for subscribing, and thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you have any questions or comments, leave those in the comment section below. You know, if you want to support the channel, that info's at the bottom of the description. And that's it. You know, I hope you enjoyed the show. All right, I'm gonna go. You'll see me on my next video. I'm out.